I'm Bradley Haw, and we're in the middle of Yando, and at the moment we're standing in the bottom of the original Venables Creek line. When we first got this, it had a history of being overgrazed and just set stock constantly, and so there was very little native grasses in here, and there was no understory. I noticed, like, once I've got like, we've got more understory and we've got more grasses and things now, that the dew point and things have actually changed in the block. So, like, I can get quite wet walking through the grass in the morning with a dew, but my next door neighbours haven't got a dew at all. Like, so I'm starting to start up my own little water cycle and changing like the microclimate on our own block, and that excites me. That I get dew quicker than everybody else, and yeah, and so my pants get really wet, but I go and visit my neighbour and even walk through their crops and things, and it's just like bone dry sort of thing. So yeah, so things like that really excite me. How you can make a difference to the vegetation, to the animals and the birds and the lizards and things as well. But you can also make a difference to your little bit of climate, which must be making a difference to the grander climate. I graze all my sheep, like, so I've got the 80 ewes on just 30 acres of well, I call it salt bush. Like, it is old man salt bush, but I've got more than just salt bush in there. I've got grasses, and I've it was planted as a paddock of salt bushes, but I've been thickening it up with wattles and different native grass. It's an irrigation farm, but I don't irrigate anything anymore, and I'm running just as many sheep or more sheep than most people that are irrigating pastures and things, and I know exactly how much feed I've got, whether it's going to be dry or not. And I go out there and there's spiders and lizards and ants and things everywhere, and I can stick my shovel into the soil pretty well full depth any time of the year. Like, the soil's just soft and pliable and healthy, and like and and you get the dew and a little shower of rain or something, and you instantly get like green, and yeah, and so, like, I know in 12 months time how much feed I'm going to have, because like it's already there. It makes a big difference, and you don't need as much rain anymore. Like, I see all my neighbours complaining, like, oh, it hasn't rained, or it's rained too much, like we've got an inch and it's running off, or whatever. I haven't had runoff off my farm for years. Like even we had like floods back in, was it October? Oh, I had no water leave my farm. I had lots of water come onto it, but my paddock soaked it all up, and yeah, it's just healthier.